Hi. Today I'm gonna do a book review. Finally finished this book. This book, oh my god, this book, oh my god. It is the best thing I have read since The Hunger Games. And The Hunger Games is still my favorite book in my favorite trilogy, but this is only the first book, but I imagine it will be a close second. I read negative comments about this book, and that blows my mind, because this book is everything. Like, okay, let me give you a little background about what it's about. It's called The Red Queen. It is it's a dystopian novel, which means it's, in the future, and it's, got a government system that's fucked up. That's basically what dystopian means. And, there are two types of people. There are silver bloods and red bloods. Red bloods are basically like the impoverished worker bees. Like, they have to, do everything and manufacture everything, and they're all basically poor. They don't get enough to eat, whatever. Silvers are the rich and powerful, because they have special abilities, like they have nymphs that can control water, and then they have burners. I think that's what they call them, burners. They can control fire. And then there's whispers, who can control people's minds. There are so many different types of silvers and abilities. And the main character in this book is Mare Bar. She is a red blood, and she doesn't have any special skills except for pickpocketing and stealing. And that's the one thing about this book that isn't super awesome, is that the lead character, you don't like her at first. Like, you don't like her for the first couple chapters. You're just like, ew, she's kind of like a dirtbag, and she just, like, robs people. But you definitely come to love her. And of course there is a love triangle. It's actually a love square, because she's stuck between three people. And so Mare Burrows, there's so much, I don't want to give any spoilers, but you can be conscripted once you're 18, and which means you go off to war, and basically, like, most people die when they go off to war. That's only the reds, of course. Silvers don't have to go off to war, because they're like the rich and powerful, and they don't die, basically. They even have healers that have special powers. They can just heal people. And so silvers are just like the Paris Hiltons of this world. And so Mare Burrows is going to be conscripted because she has no job and no special skills, so she's gonna have to go off to war, and she accidentally tries to pickpocket this person, and he kind of just laughs, and he gets her a job at the castle, just as, you know, a servant, and so she won't have to go off to war. And it turns out that this person that she tried to pickpocket was one of the princes. And so they, long story short, she finds out, a lot of people find out that she has powers because she falls into this electrical field and she thinks she's gonna die, but she doesn't die. She just like soaks up the electricity, basically, and then she tries to run because she doesn't know what's gonna happen now that people know. She didn't know, but now she doesn't know what's gonna happen, so she runs, and then she's like shooting electricity at people trying to get away, and so now she knows she has these powers. And they eventually catch her before she even leaves the castle. And then the queen, she doesn't know how to explain to the people like why this red-blooded person has these abilities. So she comes up with this story that Mare is actually a silver-blood that was adopted by red-bloods because her two silver-blooded parents died in the war, and they were like these war heroes. And so Mare basically gets blackmailed into staying there, and she is made to become the second prince's fiance, not the one that got her the job there. His name is Cal. She is betrothed to Maven, the second prince, and they have different different mothers, and so yeah. And then there's this rebellion called the Red Guard, who are trying to overpower the Silvers so that they can get equal treatment for the Reds. And it is non-stop. Like, I know it took me a long time to read it, but that has nothing to do with how good the book is. It's just that I sometimes have these patches of ADD where I can't concentrate, and sometimes I just can't read. Like, I have to like be doing something or nothing, or I don't know. Anyway, back to the book. The book, I would give this 5 stars. It is amazing. The author is Victoria Aveyard, which, if I were her, I would have changed my last name to Graveyard, because, like, how can you not? Like, it's right there. You just gotta put 2 extra letters. I wonder if people, like, gave her that nickname. I'm getting off track again. But definitely, if you're into dystopian novels and science fiction, and love stories, and there are so many plot twists in this book. Like, I laughed, I cried, I was just speechless at some points where I just like had to put the book down because I was so angry about like some of the plot twists. Like, it is crazy good. And the sequel doesn't come out till February 9th. It is called The Glass Sword, I believe. I should have probably looked that up. I'm pretty sure it's The Glass Sword. But if anybody wants to get me a birthday present, I would love to have that book. So yes, I would recommend this to basically everyone. Like, there's something in there for everyone. It is just an amazing, amazing novel. And I don't know how anyone could give this a bad review. It is just, wow. Like, I can't even say enough about this book. So, read it. And peace out. Subscribe. Like. Do what you want. Alright, bye.